is going to be difficult to deal with. Most melee matchups, it's going to have the early advantage. Looking at the jungle camp, so CLG won't be getting that early information on the location of the duo lane because because I would have assumed that he did use it. Now we know that he has it for roaming.
We saw that just about every time he played at MSI. There wasn't once he didn't fly back playing with it. But we will keep an eye on that Dark Seal and what he intends to do.
Comet! See, we wouldn't have known. Svenskeren pretty far out.
Wait a minute. He still needs to keep it going. Throws out one Q, and he does not have his ultimate yet. Obviously, level 4.
Oh, baby!
Pressure of the lane! The W's on auto's not going to be enough.
So he gets 2 flashes. Oh, up top. It looks like a teleport coming in as well. 2 versus 2. 3 versus 2. Darshan actually going to get left by himself.
Darshan feeling that he was safe in the situation with Xmithie just on his heels, and that's not the case. Just a headbutt here, waiting for Huhi to come back slowly. Bjergsen's going to be able to walk out of this one.
Yeah.
Pulverized from aphromoo.
Look at this play instead. Here comes the Comet. No flash this time for Hauntzer.
Star Surge is out. It hits, but too many minions. Hauntzer threads himself through. Celestial Expansion closes in for the damage, and Huhi is able to finish that one off with Xmithie. CLG sitting on just trinkets, no Sightstone there, and that may be the reason they have no idea this gank is coming in right now. There's the heal, everything from Stixxay, Doublelift, forced to fight this one out. Now 2v1, one last whack from Darshan. He's saying freeze, you're under arrest, but Doublelift's running for the hills, and it looks like he's gonna make it out. Maybe a turn, he can easily get the kill. What is Darshan doing?
At that point, he's
I guess
fully
you gotta
committed.
go. You're not gonna get. If you do the math, that means CLG doesn't look like they can get away on this one. Bjergsen's gonna have Xmithie, and he may actually go for Darshan. Doesn't really have the slow necessary. Yes, they do. They're gonna get back onto it. Darshan goes down. They even throwing out for the homies. The Svenskeren throws.
Labs
start peeling up towards the
they might pay for it. They better get out quick. There's no Sivir ultimate, but there is Karma.
There's that angle again. That could be a very big soul flare. There it is. The secondary not hitting aphromoo, but keeping him in range, and a non-level 6 cow. Not very tanky.
So in the end, it ends up being CLG. They're gonna trade that turret, but this is a secondary. They've already gotten the first one. Oh, Aphro's dying!
He almost didn't get to ult. You have to remember as well, the change to that ult makes him a bit squishier. 1-for-1 now as Bjergsen goes down, but there's still DPS returning for TSM, and they're able to clean up CLG kills as Svenskeren falls as well. Xmithie and aphromoo have fallen with Huhi. One last hit. Hauntzer looking to get over the wall. That Iceborne Gauntlet giving him just enough room to keep the fight going.
Get back in there! I want to see it. Do it!
Almost. That was a dead minion. Stixxay could have gotten the Blade Surge in the second one.
Playing with fire. Remember that it was a 5 versus 4 tower dive.
Yeah.
CLG starting it out looking like they had the momentum. Have been destroying their opponents. They do have a pretty strong scaling advantage here. aphromoo getting chunked out and Tether too.
That's going to lock him down for quite some time. It would be a flash save, but his flash is just about to come up.
Mid lane with a duo.
Catapult the even smaller ones that they have, and they can possibly do things like this. Already being in the place for Dragon, Darshan would have to know. There's some focus bot lane.
Ooh, and he is dead again. TSM flip the button now. They are
any games. The story for TSM so far, a bit of their choose your own adventure, but also an autobiography, and it looks like they are going to be trying to take down aphromoo once more, and they have turned quite a fight. This is the choke point you were talking about to get that Aurelion soul in, but they can't find the priority targets. You saw the damage spread out across so many members.
And they get the disengage. And probably Stixxay would have gone down. So very good use of the terrain, but Huhi under attack now.
A little too sure of himself there, thinking he could act as the meat wall or the separator to the team fight, and he gets separated completely. A double kill for Hauntzer.
Yeah, that small time of breathing. Not gonna go for it. Or will he?
They're gonna give it up. The team calls it. It looks like they were pondering the thought, but the better.
So they pick up right where they left off. You know, small little hiccup for them. And aphromoo gonna need some help.
The shoulder wards on either side of TSM alert them of CLG's flank, and it is big damage onto Stixxay. Makes him think twice. He's gonna have to go heal. All this time, these little pokes that TSM is getting is giving them so much time, or I should say enough time.
And TSM again, they want to get 2 inhibitor turrets out of this Baron. There they go.
There's the on the hunt. They know that Bjergsen's in trouble. Immediately, the entire team pulls back.
On this turret, but that's definitely going to be 2 for TSM.
They were toying with each other, and literally TSM used just about the initiation they have to get back and save Bjergsen, to get back and save more damage for the fight, and possibly a continuation in and on to the nexus of CLG's base. 32 minutes, 16-4 here in a 10,000 gold lead once again for TSM as they close down on another victory. They close down on looking to be 10-0 in the NALCS, and it may happen in just a few. CLG holding what they can with the front line of aphromoo and Darshan. Stixxay trying to stay behind him and throw out the attacks, but TSM has played this so clean, they can almost stay here forever.
Yep, they'll stay here as long as it takes to kill the Nexus, though.
Oh. Hauntzer gets bopped, but it's going to be a trading kills. That's Darshan going down as well. TSM are going to stay undefeated in the North American LCS as they take down Counter Logic Gaming. Where CLG come out here today, and we see the CLG that people have been expecting to see since they came home from MSI. But TSM was able to get under that skin. We saw glimpses of it from CLG, but nothing that could be strung together.
I did like the Aurelion Soul strategy. Huhi had some really good roams early on. They were able to get, a couple picks, a couple advantages. But against TSM, nobody has really been able to have a significant lead.
No.
They've only dropped 3 games the whole split so far, and those are just individual games. 0 series dropped by them. CLG are able to make a couple early moves, but that